disclaimer that I don't know if I'll even put in the video. I'm feeling really self-conscious at the moment, not just today, but in general. And I am trying to get out of that. Self-conscious in my body and self-conscious in me as a social media educator. I don't feel like my body is what people want to see when they look up dance videos. Yeah, and I'm not fishing for compliments. I'm just trying to be honest and open with this. And I really want to show you that dance doesn't have to be about being perfect. I've just turned 40 a few weeks ago and it's taken me about that long to figure this out. Dance doesn't have to be about being perfect, and it in fact isn't about being perfect. And I want to be part of the solution to the body image issues in the dance industry. I don't want to be part of the problem anymore. So I'm going to try to put more content of myself out there. I'm going to try and wear the clothes I want to wear, and I'm going to try to stop criticizing myself. I'm going to try speaking to myself internally the way I would speak to someone else. And by that I mean half the things I say to myself I would never say to somebody else, and I'd never even think about someone else, so I'm going to stop thinking them about myself. Yeah, so like I said, don't know if this will even go in the thing, but you know, whatever. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to Dance Geek. I've got a dance tutorial for you today. For those of you who follow me on social media, particularly Instagram and Facebook, you'll have seen I did a little bit of a teaser for this, and quite a few of you guessed right. Yay! My clues weren't particularly cryptic or anything, but we are doing Six the Musical. If you don't know about this musical, get educated. It's awesome. It's lots of fun, and there's a really, really, really great feminist message underneath it. And if that makes you uncomfortable, feminist message, unsubscribe to my channel right now and go away. Okay, so basically Six the Musical is a pop rock concert of the 6 wives of Henry VIII, the infamous Tudor king. They've been resurrected for the night, and they're pretty much having a bit of a battle as to see who was the most hard done by. The song we're dancing to today is Ex-Wives. It's the establishing song, it's the opening song. It's just lots of fun. The dance level for this is beginner. This is really anybody can do this. And before we get into the dancing, make sure you're warmed up. I actually have a musical theatre themed cardio warm up, so I'll post it or link it up here and in the description box. I'm also going to link to the clip that I used for inspiration for this particular piece of choreo. It's the Australian cast of Six. Well, the Australian cast before COVID hit and the show had to close. And what I've done is what I tend to do in a lot of my Broadway classes or my musical theatre classes is I use the choreography from the show as inspiration for my choreography, so that my students, and now you, get a feel for what it's like to be in the professional show. And in a lot of cases, like with this one, if I feel that the choreography is suitable, I will actually take sections of the choreography that was done in the professional show and put it into my choreography. This has a segment from the Australian cast choreo, and the rest of it is just very much inspired by it. All right, let's get into it. So we're starting off, this is that section I was talking about, very start, that's very cell block tango, okay? So we have 3 poses that I want you to hit really strong, really still, okay? First one, right arm, we go divorced. So the head turns away from the hand and the hand is pressed up here. It's a very sharp version of talk to the hand, okay? So you want sharp, divorced, change your arms, bring your head back to the front. Beheaded, make sure this elbow stays up so that we don't have here, yeah, beheaded. Died is a really simple one, but you've got to make sure you give it the technique it requires, okay? So all we're doing is dropping the head and the arm, boom. Now, notice I said drop the head and the arm. That's all that moves. You don't want to let your torso drop in that movement, because from here it would go and collapse, okay? Don't let the shoulders drop, no contraction through here. Hold this in, hold the shoulder blades, the back, hold them back together. boom, from here, drop, okay? So that everything else stays active and strong. Cool, so let's try that. We go. Right hand, left arm, drop down. We're going to go straight into right arm comes up. We're making an X. Then we take the right arm down, right, left. Okay? So that goes right, left, right, left. It's quite quick. And 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. Quick little technical tip, all movements of the arms come from the upper back or need to be, or think of it as are supported in the upper back. So don't think of moving the shoulders around a lot, think of locking in those back muscles, open out through the chest and collarbone, boom, 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 rather than, okay, da, 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 da. Then we do our next set of poses. We're starting with the left arm this time. First two are the same, divorced, change arms, beheaded. So now we're taking our right arm up, survived. All right, now we're not stretching this arm all the way out. There's a bit of a bend, a bit of a curve in that arm, and lift the head. Okay, so that last bit we've just done right, left, left arm. Divorced, switch arms, beheaded, same arm, survive. Now this arm I just said, don't lock it out, don't stretch it, yeah, because the next one's going to stretch. Two variations on this next movement. You can just push straight up, okay, out to a V, or you can do a spin or a twirl, twist, okay, boom. Then the other arm joins, okay? So your easier version from here is just punch, punch. Yep, the harder version from here, boom, boom. Then the same thing going back down, boom, boom. And again, you can bring those arms in or just boom. Yeah, both look effective. So we'll go from the second lot of poses. Left arm goes divorced, right arm beheaded, survived, boom, 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 boom. Ready from the top, 5, 6, 7, right arm divorced, beheaded, died, right, left, divorced, beheaded, survived, up, 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 down, down. Okay, from there, we're bringing the arm up with a point and just for you tonight. All right, so think of that as 3 different positions that the arm is moving through. Just is up, you is out to the audience, pointing you, tonight is like here, now, yeah? If you want to add a little bit to that, you can pop your right foot, bop your right foot as you go. So, and just for you tonight. If you're going to do that, make sure it is the right foot, okay, because of the next step. So we're going, and just for you tonight, from here, we're going to shake back, da, 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 come up on divorced, okay, ba, ba, da, ba, divorced, beheaded to here, so it's both hands on beheaded this time. Jump back a bit, just for you tonight. Now this bit here, yes, you're arching the back, but there is an easier way to do it. So quick technique tip here. Any kind of lay back in the back, try to start it in the legs and the head. If the choreography allows for it, which it does here, bend the legs and then drop the head back. And then that's enough. You don't actually need to do much more than that. And this is particularly important if you have back injury issues, or if you're just not a hugely experienced dancer and the idea of plugging all the way back into a layout is just terrifying. Understandable. Yeah, so you don't have to do it. If you want to go full into it, then still bend the knees and drop the head back. Laybacks are awful when the head is kind of here, right? Yeah, you want to drop that head back. Use the weight of your head to drop into it. And obviously make sure you've got a nice support through the core and support through the floor. Okay, so we're going from here and just for you tonight, back, back, up. Oh, there goes the pins. Yeah. We're divorced, beheaded. The next bit is your own choice of pose, position, whatever. What is my hair doing? Yep. Trying to retrain my curls. It's a whole thing. Beheaded. So we've got both arms chopping off the hair. We then do, there's this big note, sustained note of live, okay? And once you get your biggest, best rock star on here, so think about having a microphone and you just, okay, on the word live. We're divorced, beheaded, live, okay? Love that lyric there because there's a pun. They're alive, but they're also singing live in concert. So good, so clever, well done. Anyway, so from here, back, divorced, comes up, beheaded, boom, 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 you're pressing both arms out, okay? Well, actually you don't need to press both arms out, you can just press one. You can pretend you've got your microphone if you want, totally up to you. Let's try all of that from the start. 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 1, 2, 3. Ba, da, da. You tonight. Da, 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 up. 2. Stretch it out, and we're going to walk forward on the next bit. Think of it as 2 walks forward. So 2 like strut walks forward, then we step on the third one into the next move, okay? So you go right, left, all right? Those 2 walks are really, I like to see it as more of a pedestrian movement, not so dancey. So we're not leading with the toe and all that, no? Just strut with attitude and confidence, yeah? So we go 1, 2. The third step is a little more dancey. So we've done our right, left. We step onto our right leg. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we step, then the right arm goes up. Yeah? Right, left, whip to the back. Okay? That whip to the back, so if I do it from the side, when you step forward, you've got your weight on your front foot. When we talk about weight in dance, we're talking about your center, the majority of your body, so it's your torso, okay? So you want to have your weight over this foot, arm, down, then you're pivoting on that foot. So this back foot becomes your front foot, but you haven't put any weight on it. So we're not standing here with 2 feet. We're here on 1 foot, okay? Da, 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 turn. Okay, so the next position you're going to do, the next thing you're going to do is going to be to step on that left foot. So we keep our weight on this right foot even as we turn around. So we've just done our big stretch movement. Live, 6, 7, 8, and right, 2, 3, da, 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 da. 2 walks to the back, walk, so that's left, right. Now, I make those 2 walks a little more dancey, okay? So we have 2 pedestrian sort of strut walks, which are leading more from the heel. Right, left. Now we're getting a bit more dancey. Bring those hips forward and over that foot so that you can get this next pivot. It also gives you more oomph towards the audience rather than just back here, yeah? So we've gone step, whip. Now that I'm facing the back, I've flipped the image again so that you can still mirror me to the back. And you'll notice from a style point of view there, I leave my head to the front for as long as possible. And do. Now we're strut walking with a little more dance technique. So I'm leading with the toe, but you could definitely still do this as a pedestrian walk to the back. 2 walks, left, right. The lyric here is add the prefix, which is a really important part to this song and the whole musical. They're often referred to as the wives of Henry VIII. This musical is very much about them being the ex-wives. They want to distance themselves from Henry. Love it. So they're adding the prefix, and on that we're dipping down, sit here. Oh, and we call this position a sit because you really sit those hips into this leg. I pop this toe up a little bit, but it kind of depends on you. You don't have to. As long as everything's sitting over to this left leg, you do you with the other leg. Let's try from here again. Live, 6, 7, 8, and walk, step, da, 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 da. down, down, here, turn the head on the last count. That's the last little bit, which I may have forgotten to mention before. Sorry. As we add the prefix, we're going to do 2 clicks here of the hand, getting a little fussy there, yeah? If you want to add, you can add in a little hip dip as well. From here, down, up. And the hip dip is not actually much to do with the hips, it's more the knees. There you go. So you're doing down, up, down, up. 2 of these, step, out. Really spread the legs, take up space, claim your territory. As we add the prefix, everybody knows that we used to be facing the front again, so we're flipping the image back around. 6. Now here, I can never remember which hand the wedding ring goes on. Who gives a crap? Anyway, you're basically pointing to that ring. Very ballet mime here, yeah? Used to be wives, then you've got a little free dance here. Rip the, yeah, to show you were a wife, and married, and now you're like, don't care, okay? Really go for it there. To be 6, wives, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to sit into our right foot, raising up the roof till we hit bring that left foot in, punch ceiling. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more hip hop here. A little. Wifey, wifey, wifey. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you bring that left leg in, don't put weight on it. Take it into a beveled position, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. But you just sort of tap the toe in, no weight on the heel. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've tapped our toe in, we're going to step on that left foot. Left, right, left, out, out. Again, take up space. This is not good enough for these characters. Bam, bam, these women have come back from the dead for one night to set history straight. Take up space. All right, let's try that little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and out. Okay, so we're scooping down to the right. Think of it as a U shape. So in order to go to the right, you have to start to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, 2, 3, 4. X, Y's. That's the simple version. I'll give you an additional extended version or a more advanced version. Let's go over all of that little bit. Again, you've just done your little 4 counts of free dance. Sit into this right hip. Hands forward for 4, forward and up. 1, 2, 3, 4 down for 2, 5, 6, punch, 7, 8. Walk, 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 and out. Left to right, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, and back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. Hold, hold, hold. X, Y's. If you want to, when you go back, you can add some free dance into it. So we've done 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can add 3, 4. Anything you want in there. Make sure you get back to still with the feet out, taking up space on the lyric, but now where, yeah? But now where? X, Y's. This. Where are my tall girls at? Don't you hate this whole 7/8 length of leggings? What is that? It just ends up being a cropped leg on me. And tidways. So, the next bit we're up to is what we'll call dance break. The singing stops. This part actually comes from the Aussie show choreography. Okay, so we've just done X, Y's, X here, wives, boom. We're going to jump our feet together and click our hands up. Yep. So they go boom, up that way, and your feet go boom. Yes, I know the top keeps coming up and you see a little bit of croppy bra underneath. Deal with it. Women have boobs. Ah, women also have rolls. Ooh, yes. Yes. Anyway, X, Y's, and 1. We're going to step out on our left foot. 2 is here. We're taking our right foot behind. Back, ball, change. Ball change, very common step in musical theatre and in jazz in general. It literally is ball of the foot on one foot and then change your mind and step on the other foot down, okay? So we've got 1, step onto that left foot, so put some weight onto it. Bring this right foot behind, right, left, right. But when you go onto that left foot, don't put your full foot down. Ball change. X, Y's, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. The next bit, you need to travel a little bit. We're going to keep walking in this direction. If it doesn't work in your space, you can go on the angle or you can just walk on the spot. We're going to use our left foot. Left, right, left. So 1, 2, 3. On count 3 of those walks, so it's 3 walks. On count 3, plie. So that's a bend of the leg, which we're going left, right, left goes down. We're doing a little half turn here. Down on the left foot. Bring your right leg into here. And a little spin on the ball of the foot. Let's try that again. X, Y's, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, down, up. Okay. From here, just give myself a bit more space. Right leg is up in your rotary position. Just done a little turn. We're going to walk again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here you're in the show. They're actually doing like a little court dance towards each other. You can do this without a partner and it's still effective. And I made a minor little change to the end to make it more of a solo choreography. Okay, so we've just done step down and bend on the left leg, down, turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your left foot in this position, I'll show you from the front, is in a beveled position. Bevel is when we think of it as putting the toes together, like they're flat in parallel, lift the heel, and then push the ankle in. Okay, it's a very common musical theatre, more of a showgirl type position. For this one though, so that you can really, you need to use that leg again, so that you can really get the most out of that movement. I want you to put it on the tip of the toe, so it'll be here, boom, not on the demi point. So it's still a bevel, but tip of the toe. So I don't want you to get any weight onto that foot because you're going to step straight back on it. Okay, so we've just done right, left, right, tip of the toe bevel. Yeah, we're going to step back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I take this arm off here, and I really like if you watch the clip, go and watch it. If you watch the clip from the Aussie cast, I really like that they're all doing the same choreography, but there is little variations, and that's so important for this show because it's to show that they're not just all the 6 wives of Henry VIII. They are 6 women, 6 people with individual personalities. So if you do this as a group routine, please don't emphasize absolute strict unison because you're going to take away the characters. Individuality is absolutely important and crucial to these characters. So individuality, and this is a point where you can have it. You could keep that arm out to start with. Step down, step up. All right, you can keep it in. Okay, so just have a little play with that bit. All you're doing is stepping back on the left foot, tap the right foot, step forward on the right foot, tap the left foot, step, tap, step, tap. Then we're walking around. So with a partner, your partner would be facing into you, From here you go 1, 2, 3. Change positions with your partner. In this one, we're just changing to face the other way. So we're facing stage left on this one. From here, let's go. Pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. To here. All right. So from here, we're doing a step out to second, which is just feet apart, to the back. At the same time, you're going to bring that right arm. So the right foot is stepping out, your right arm is coming over the face. Switch the arms this way. And then at the end, I just impro'd this when I was doing it in the studio because I realized as I was filming, I didn't have an end pose, end thing. So basically just some kind of sassy, in your face pose to end it off with. So in my original video, I went from here, little slap on the butt, little like kiss my ass kind of situation. Okay, but you can do whichever character you're trying to embody, a pose that they might do. Okay, so we've come around 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, let's go from the top all the way through. But before we do, you'll notice I haven't used the actual music in this video because this is mostly going to be played on YouTube and Facebook, and they're much more strict with copyright, even though I'm not really making any money off this whatsoever. Let's start with everything adjusted where it needs to be. Alright. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Died, right, left, left, up. Headed, survive, boom, 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 and up. Up, headed, stretch it out, and right. Now. Two, 3, 4, down, 6, 7, 8. Up, down, and up. Back for 8. Add some free dance if you want. Out, 2, 3, 4. Free dance, X, Y, and. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Round. And step to the back, chain down. There you go. There is my Aussie cast inspired version of Ex-Wives from Six the Musical. Remember to check out the link below to watch the Australian cast performing it. It's amazing. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really does help. Even if you don't understand why it helps, just know it does. Thank you for supporting me in my personal journey. Ew, I hate that word. But yeah, with my little confession at the start there, I'm trying really hard, as I said, I'm trying really hard to be the change that I want to see in the industry. So trying to put myself out there a little bit more. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a happy and safe week. Never stop dancing, never stop learning. Love you all. Bye.